Tonight's Denver 7 Your Voice. We are following up on our conversations in the Doug Co town of Parker.
Several people, including the mayor, tell us expensive housing is one of the community's biggest challenges.
It would really be good if we could have some more condos, and I know the state is working on it to change the legislation. But with all the wonderful building around here, there's no condos.
What would you say is the number one challenge that you've seen?
The number one challenge, and this is I think it's a blessed challenge. We are aging in place. People are moving to Parker and they're not leaving. So we need more housing choices. Those housing choices need to be 55 plus. Those housing choices need to be owner-occupied condominiums. Unfortunately, with current state law, that is an incredible challenge.
Well, Denver 7's Jacqueline Allen, as you saw there, listening to your concerns, looking at the reasons condos aren't being built in Parker and what the town's trying to do to change that.
The missing middle. I'm here in Parker, and when I was talking to people, I kept hearing the same thing. Housing is so expensive. We need more condos like these. But when I started digging into the issue, I found out it's complicated. In Parker, construction is easy to find, unless you're looking for a new condo.
Everything we have here is 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms.
Which is exactly what Christy Luley
Oh, that's nice.
would like to buy.
My kids are all grown and I'm single. I love that it's low maintenance or no maintenance.
Does Parker have a lot of condos to offer?
No, they do not.
In fact, she's touring the only new condo build in town.
There's really nothing in this $400K price point.
Hunters Chase Condos sales chief Nate Force says the decade-long project, delayed by red tape, is in high demand.
The developer here, he's a small developer.
People want more options between renting an apartment and owning a single-family house, what's known as the missing middle.
They're either downsizing or they're empty nesters. Parker's a huge family community and they want to be close to grandkids and kids.
There is only one condo complex under construction in the entire town.
Correct.
Parker's economic development director, Weldy Fazell, tells me, yes, there's demand, but developers won't supply.
It's very expensive. You have insurance costs, insurance risk. You have construction costs that have not stabilized. And then you have the construction defects law in Colorado, which contributes to all of that in some way.
That law, known as SIDARA, was meant to protect homeowners from shoddy construction. But builders and Parker leaders say it made the risk of lawsuits too high.
Let's try fixing construction defects to make it friendly for everybody, and let's see what the market does without the government.
While that may sound like a solution,
these aren't frivolous lawsuits.
Attorney Chad Johnson represents homeowners and HOAs suing for defective construction and points to research showing consumer protections aren't the reason for the lack of condos.
There are many reasons why condos are not being built across Colorado, including rising interest rates, rising costs of both construction and labor. And we recognize that part of that American dream is owning a home or owning a condo or townhome. However, you can't build the American dream on a foundation that is shifting and cracking.
Still, Governor Polis signed reform last year aimed at lowering condo costs and giving builders more ways to avoid lawsuits.
There is a planned condo project.
Parker leaders are also taking action. On town-owned property, the town offered redevelopment incentives for this downtown project that includes condos. But they keep getting pushed back now to 2029.
I think it'll come, but the market's just not there yet. I think it's going to have to be a regional solution with many people regionally coming together to figure out how we fix this. It's got to have multiple partners working on this to come up with a real solution.
Yeah, I like this layout.
Until then, the middle may be missing, but people are still trying to find it.
Does this seem like a good option?
I really like this option. Yeah, 100%.
In Parker, Jacqueline Allen for Denver 7 Your Voice.
Denver 7 is committed to sharing your voice. If you have a story you'd like Jacqueline to look into, you can scan that QR code on your screen for ways to connect with her. You can also send her an email directly at jacqueline.allen@denver7.com.